Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley's over there after what was a sad day in the history of Andy and Dave Daily. Dave ditched me for Farron.
I didn't ditch you for no. I had a shoot with Kamady Rudd.
Kamady Rudd it was. Well, never mind.
And we
pick your hot blonde over your buddy Andy. Either one. It's fine with me.
She's a brunette, but she's much more attractive than you. Both of them are. But no, I had to. But the funny thing is, we ended up having to reschedule that for next Tuesday.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So you ditched me, and then you couldn't even send me a text saying that we could do it?
We got there. It just by the time we got back, it was after the time we could have done this anyway.
So next Tuesday we won't have another show.
I'm not 100% sure.
Because
I don't know when it's scheduled.
All right.
Dude,
nothing about friendship. Don't mind me.
Hey, I'm burning the candle at four ends here.
Oh yeah, you're killing yourself. I can tell.
It's difficult. It's difficult to maintain this.
Right.
On the schedule I'm currently.
I want to hug you. I feel for you so much. I really do.
Well, you know how I feel about that. So, anyway.
Was there free liquor involved yesterday? Is that why you ran off on me?
No, there wasn't. There will be free liquor on. Well, you know what? Because Friday I got the Bras for a Cause.
Oh yeah.
Holland with Lauren. Of course, Lauren was back yesterday on My West Michigan.
Oh, was she? That's nice.
Part of that. I got to be part of that fun, showcasing a bra I actually wore 3 years ago. Oh. Still fits. Yeah, way back in my early 40s. So that was fun, and we got that coming up, benefiting the Susan G. Komen Foundation, breast cancer. So that'll be a lot of fun. Of course, the drinks, there will be lots of scotch on Friday. But I got to go. I was talking to Val Lego, our health reporter, and she was giving me advice on, you're going to have to drink a lot of Pedialyte.
Right.
But I don't know if that's either before. Should I do that before? Or she was telling me after. She doesn't know if it has much of an impact if you drink it beforehand. But, because this Friday is the most nervous and just about the most fun I have during the whole year. Aside from the No More Sidelines. I mean,
what do you get nervous about?
For a cause. Well, because I got to be out there showcasing my tawdry wares, flaunting them for the lady folk and a couple of men, I guess, at this thing, and it's nerve wracking. You have no idea. In addition to co-emceeing it with Lauren, I gotta showcase the goods, and dude, it's tough. I had to go tanning. I had to do some extra manscaping this week. It's difficult. You don't understand what it's like to be me.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
I don't. Why don't you wow us with some of your somewhat keen ability of news or whatever you do, and let us worry about your manscaping. It was a visual.
Let's get into it. The death toll is rising in the wake of last week's hurricane. According to the AP, Michael has now claimed 26 lives. 16 of those deaths occurred in Florida. Michael made landfall as a Category 4 storm with maximum sustained winds of 155 miles per hour. So, there are going to be more deaths coming from this because some of it attributed directly to the storm, and then the aftermath with power outages and all that. So
bad stuff.
Hopefully you can limit those deaths, but man, it was a lot of. It was quick. The good, it was quick, but it definitely wasn't painless. So we shall see.
For as quick of a storm as it was, and it sure built fast.
Yeah,
it hit hard, and it was a mess.
Absolutely.
And for everybody that a lot of people like to go to Florida because it's Florida and all that other kind of stuff.
Right.
Florida in and of its own is not all that well to do.
No, it's the cost of living down there is surprisingly low. Aside from some of the bigger, you go to Miami and it's insane. But
the area where they got hit, though, I mean, that's fairly poor people, if I'm not mistaken. So not easy for them to try and recover from all this crap.
Absolutely. So give what you can while you can. All right. What else is going on? Governor Rick Snyder has signed legislation that immediately bans the use possession or sale of marijuana-infused alcoholic drinks. The bill is believed to be a preemptive move in case Michigan voters approve legalization of marijuana in November. There are concerns, of course, that marijuana-infused alcohol could exacerbate drunk driving. This is probably a smart move because you don't want to mix those two. And let's face facts. I mean, it's going to be legalized. I mean, this is going to be a 70-30 vote.
You think so?
Percentage-wise, I think it's gonna be that big. Yeah,
okay.
I think it's gonna be big. I think the you got to keep in mind there is going to be somewhat of a blue wave, as is typical when you've got a Republican in the White, whoever the opposing party to the president is during the midterms, they come out, and a lot of people on that side of the aisle are going to be voting for this. There'll be some on the right that'll do it too. I don't, it's not the demon weed that it was kind of presented to be forever.
Oh, it's still being presented that way by a lot of people.
People that should know better.
Well,
but
and don't get me wrong, I understand the whole scare tactic idea of wanting to keep kids off it, and under 21, no, don't drive on it. Period.
Exactly. Make it. It's alcohol. It's no different than alcohol.
But this whole scary. It's just bad.
Yeah, and it's not a win. Here's the thing: it's not a winning issue.
No,
it's not. Demonizing weed is not a winning issue anymore. It doesn't scare anybody. Old people want it now. At this point, if I got the glaucoma or if I'm just 80, I'm telling you this right now. I will be a recreation if I'm still kicking around when I'm in my 80s. Unlike my mom, I'm probably not going to be a productive member of society at that point. And I am just going to be kicking back. I'll probably have it in brownie form is what I'm thinking, with a tall glass of skim milk, and I'll be watching my Netflix. I will have hopefully gotten through the Ozarks by then. And it'll be a great life in my twilight years.
Here's another thing for you to think about. It's a good thing you stepped up to Netflix because YouTube crashed last night. Think where you would have been if you were still watching that crappy YouTube, whatever.
Oh, don't get me. No, that Cobra Kai was a great, not good, great show, and I cannot wait for season 2.
Of course not.
It's going to be awesome. Fantastic.
You're the only nerd on earth that watched YouTube.
No, I'm not. Do you know how many people watched that? Millions watched that.
No, they didn't.
Look it up, man. Look it up.
Propaganda.
Look up Cobra Kai. You're missing out.
I'm not missing out on anything.
On the return of William Zabka. You're missing it. Muskegon Junior Cameron Martinez is in the running for National High School Player of the Week after last Friday's win over Mona Shores. Martinez tallied 352 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns in the 55-35 win. The Big Red is one of 15 players in the USA Today Super Top 25 star poll. So
good for him.
It looks like at last count, I think he was kind of running away with this. So
that's a good thing.
We'll see. That's very, very cool.
Be proud of our kids.
Nice. Sports. Dodgers that double up Milwaukee 2-1. That series now tied at 2 games apiece in the American League Championship. The National League Championship. American League. Red Sox crushed Houston 8-2. They lead that series 2-1. I think we're destined for a Dodgers-Red Sox World Series, and that would, you want marquee. You don't want Milwaukee, Houston. That is a dog. Major League Baseball doesn't want that. America doesn't want that.
I want that. Boston. I like Justin Verlander.
You want Boston. I'm talking about nationally, locally. And Kate Upton, of course, is rooting for her husband. But Red Sox, Dodgers. That's what you want. The casual fan. And I love Kate Upton. Nobody's a bigger fan of Kate Upton than. Well, maybe Justin's a bigger fan than I am. But wow. He's already won. Hasn't Verlander won enough?
No, I like Justin Verlander. I'd like to see him in the World Series.
He's already won the game of life. He got Kate. It's all over for the rest of us.
Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
See ya.